Hey everybody, Mega Roller 31 back here for FSi DFS. We've got a 9-game slate on Wednesday. It's a 640 slate that's 4 games. I don't know if I'm going to play that or not. If you're interested, put in the comments below. Maybe I can break something down this afternoon and get some help for you on that one. But pretty much we're to the point of the season where some teams are do or die and some teams are clenched, and they're just rotating new guys in their lineup, experimenting for next year in the future. So kind of a rough pitching slate here also. So just run things quickly. First game, we got Detroit and Baltimore. Manning and Lyles. Manning not interested in. Lyles, I think it's the top point per slate pay, yeah, point per play guy on the slate here. I think he's going to be SP2 on DK, and I'm okay even starting him in a GPP on FanDuel. I think he's put up some really big games and can definitely get up into the 40s on FanDuel, and the quality starts, especially in this lineup against Detroit. Detroit, just a cheap stack if you don't trust Lyles and think he's going to have higher ownership. And Baltimore, I like is a stack against Manning. Manning doesn't give a ton of power and get blown up. I think he can put up a decent amount of runs in the bullpen. Behind him is okay, but I think Baltimore has got some good bats there, and they're still in it. They need Seattle to start losing and them to start winning, but I think they have some incentive to put up some runs and win these games. Pirates and Yankees ended up 8-9 last night. Judge hit his 60th home run, so definitely interested in him there. Contreras for Pittsburgh, no interest. Severino coming back from the IL, hasn't pitched in a while. It's only going 70 to 85 pitches. So at 9-7, not going to do enough even against the Pirates. So he's a no interest for me. The Pirates, they have been putting up some runs. They put up like 8 last night. So I think they're definitely in play here as a cheap stack. And the Yankees definitely are going to be probably my favorite stack on the slate because Coors is most likely going to rain out. So San Francisco is probably not going to be available. So definitely love Judge, even as a one-off, in the rest of the Yankees that you want to throw against Pittsburgh here. Angels and Rangers, Tucker Davidson, not interested in. He struggled a little bit. Dane Dunning, I think you can, if you don't want to play Lyles, I think you can play him here. He's pretty good against righties, and lefties don't really scare me on the Angels. So the Angels are just being 150 max if you're playing. And then Texas, I think, makes a top GPP stack here. Really like these righties and even some of the lefties against Tucker Davidson. Guardians and White Sox, McKenzie and Lynn, 2 decent pitchers here. McKenzie's most expensive guy on DK, so I don't know if I'm going to play him there. But on FanDuel, he's more reasonable, and I think he might be my SP1 there, just because you save a little bit off of him between him, Ray, and Lynn. Lynn's the most expensive guy on FanDuel. Which is kind of surprising, but on DK, I think he's definitely reasonable. He had a 25-point outing recently against Cleveland, so I think he's definitely in playing cash. Both these stacks are just going to be leverage ones against a decent pitcher. Minnesota and Kansas City might be a little bit of rain here. Should be okay to play. Barely over. Not interested in. Daniel Lynch, definitely not interested in. Like the twin stacks here, they make a lot of stuff work, especially like Celiano, the outfielder here that bats fifth at 2K minimum, and Palacios at 2K also open up a lot of salary. Especially Gordon, especially if he's in the lineup too. I don't know if he'll go in lefty, but he's been incredible recently. So he's only 3-2. Royals, just 150 max, not interested. Not going to talk about Coors Field, not going to take either pitcher. And with 91% chance of rain throughout the whole game, I don't see it playing. If they are, then you can play San Francisco. I wouldn't play Colorado. Webb is a decent pitcher, but I wouldn't use him unless you're playing 150 max and want a YOLO lineup in there. I still only go like 5% on Webb. Seattle and Oakland, Robbie Ray and Kaprielian. Ray has had some completely bad games recently, which is probably a good chance to play him again against Oakland. I know Oakland has put up runs and played spoiler against good pitchers that we've thrown out there. So, but they need to win. So I think Ray is definitely going to be locked in to try to get them into the playoffs. Seattle makes a great stack against Kaprielian, and then Oakland, I think, just makes a really cheap contrarian option if you think Ray's going to have high ownership and get blown up. St. Louis and San Diego, Mikolas and Blake Snell, 2 decent mid-range pitchers here. Snell has pitched better recently, but this is almost all right-handed lineup, so I don't know if I really like him there. Mikolas is against a very talented San Diego lineup that sometimes underperforms. So I think both of them are in play, but I think it's more GPPs. And the same thing, I think these both leverage stacks against a good pitcher. Arizona against the Dodgers. Dodgers kind of in cruise control. They've got everything locked up, so you just have to see who the lineup is. I'm still not going to play Baumgartner. May only goes about 5 innings, so I think in a GVP on DK, he just gets enough done. On FanDuel, I don't know because he won't get the quality start. So not interested super much in May, but if you want a contrarian SP2 and a GPP, I'm fine with that. Or make him your SP1 and take then another lower guy, get some bats in, I'm fine with that. Arizona, I'm fine doing a stack with them. They're always pretty cheap and they will match up well lefty against them. And then Dodgers on the other side, like you just see who's in the lineup, and I'd probably take the righties against Baumgartner. So let's look at some lineup constructions and get you on your way for your day here. So, like I said, I'm taking Ray or Lynn. I was like $100 short on Ray on my first build here. So Michael and Lynn, but if somebody's missing out of the Yankees lineup, then I'll definitely get up to Ray. So probably got punt catcher, Huff, or I think there's a guy from Cleveland. There's or the Minnesota guy. There's all like 3 guys that are 2K that definitely work here. Rizzo, Gordon from Minnesota, if he's in the lineup. If he's not, then Palacios might fit in there. Correa, I definitely want to make a priority if I can get to him. Judge and Stanton, then like Siciliano, there's like 2K for outfield, and Urshela Miranda, I think, fills in at third base there. Cash for FanDuel, McKenzie or Ray, if I can get up to him again. I just need a big bang Yankees bat this sit, or I'd have to pivot off of Rizzo, Torres, Judge, or Stanton, which I might be able to do. Miranda there, Correa, if I can get up to him. I really just struggle with these 2 pitchers, and then Celciano, and then whoever fits in utility with the money you have left for Minnesota. Just watch the weather there. I think it's going to be okay. If they're not in, then I'll just probably have to figure out a plan B, and I'll post it around 6:30 or so before lock. McKenzie and May for GPP here. Again, if you like other pitchers, that's fine. McKenzie is the one that I have as the most priority in the GPP. And again, probably going to put catcher. Probably going to take Huff to go with my Texas stack here. Low, Simeon, third base, whoever fits in there. I think June's potentially available there. I know he's on FanDuel. I'm not sure about DK. Seager, Santander, Mullins, and then I might take a 2K outfielder from Baltimore to make the rest of the stack work there. If you can get up to Rushman a catcher, if you pay down for me, if you go Lyles again or take another cheap pitcher, that's fine. GPP for FanDuel, Lyles, Rushman, Simeon, Young from Texas in third base, Seager, Santander, Mullins. Again, I'm going to finish off with Texas and with Baltimore bat there. So I've got for you. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Hit me up at Twitter, maybe31. Want more information on FSi DFS and all that we're covering, and all that we got really cheap packages and great things for football, college football, NBA is coming up, NHL is coming up. We got a lot of great things coming up this fall. So check us out there. Information's in the description of the video, like I said. And if this video is helping you, please like it. Just helps us get out there. We're trying to get up to 4,000 subscribers. So the more you like, the more people see it on their feeds and might jump in and be able to see it. Subscribe to our channel so you know when our videos are coming out, and share with your friends. So appreciate you watching. Still this deep in the season. Good luck in your contests. Have a good day.